Welcome. As a protection against fraud, new national rules have been introduced which require the verification of identity of parties to transactions involving the transfer of interest in land. What that means for you is that people who are buying and selling property must have their identity verified. Your conveyancer may do that for you, or they may appoint an agent to do it on their behalf. Here is a quick example of that process.
Jeffrey, how are you? Excellent. Government requires your identity to be verified using various identity documents. It's similar to the bank 100-point checklist. You can come into my office and see me and we can run through it together, or it is possible that we can get an agent to identify you. My preference is for you to come in to see me. Is that okay? Excellent, excellent. There's various categories of documents we can use to identify you. Do you have a passport and a driver's licence? Yes? Excellent. When could you come in and see me with them? Tomorrow at 1 o'clock? Fine, that sounds fine. I'll see you then. Thanks, Jeffrey. Bye-bye. Jeffrey, how are you?
I'm good. Yourself?
Well, thank you. Thank you for coming in. As I discussed yesterday, the government are now requiring us to verify the identity of people who buy or sell land. We need to verify their identity to a Real Property Act document. Did you bring in the passport and your driver's licence?
I did.
Excellent, thank you. I just need to check those off a checklist. I've got a checklist here. I've filled in part of the checklist, like your name and address and so forth, before you came in. So I'll just go through the documents and check off the checklist. Check your passport first of all. There's a reasonable likeness to you, so that looks okay. And your driver's licence is fine as well. So I'll just check off on the checklist that I have received. Well, I've cited those documents. I'm required to keep copies of these documents for 7 years on file. So I'll just get Megan to take a copy of those and bring them back to me, and I certify that they are true and correct copies. Megan, would you mind taking a copy of those for me, please?
Do they need to be in colour?
No, black and white's fine. Okay. While Megan's away photocopying those identity documents, I've got the memorandum of transfer document here. So I'll get you to sign the transfer for me, just as transferor.
Yes.
And I can witness your signature to the transfer. Thank you. I'll just fill in my details, my address, and contact number. I need to make a statement on the transfer document that I've taken reasonable steps to verify your identity. Megan's coming back with the documents and I'll certify them and then make the statement. Thank you, Megan. Okay. First one's the passport. I, Timothy O'Halloran, certify this to be a true copy of the original passport of Jeffrey Adam. I sign that, print my name underneath, Timothy O'Halloran, and date. And I do the same down here for the copy of the passport. I, Timothy O'Halloran, certify this to be a true copy of the original driver's licence of Jeffrey Adam. Okay, I can give you your identity documents back now.
Thank you.
And I shall just complete the checklist. I've checked the documents. They appear to be authentic, original and current, so that's okay. The photographs are of a reasonable likeness to you, so that's a tick, yes. The signatures on the identity documents and the Real Property Act document match, which they do. I have photocopied the identity documents and endorsed and signed the copies, which I have. I've witnessed the Real Property Act document, which I have, which is, and I need to list that, which is the transfer. And I'll now make the statement on the memorandum of transfer document that I've taken reasonable steps to verify your identity. So I've got a pre-printed statement in here which I just need to fill in, and it reads, I, Timothy O'Halloran, have taken reasonable steps to verify the identity of the transferor. Okay, so I can sign my checklist now that I've completed the checklist. And Jeffrey, I just need you to sign off on the checklist as well, please. So if you just sign just down here. Thanks, Jeffrey. And that completes the verification of identity process. Do you have any questions?
No.
Excellent. We'll push on for settlement. Thanks for coming in.
Excellent.
Bye.
This has been a simple example in which real property transfer documents were also signed. This may not happen on every occasion. If you do not have a passport and driver's license, other documents may be used. Talk to your conveyancer about the alternatives. Another person may undertake the interview on behalf of your conveyancer, but limited categories of people may do so. Real estate agents cannot. You can obtain more information about this new government process from your conveyancer. Also, there is information on our website at aicsa.com.au. We hope that this has helped.